Okay, this is my response to Katie's video about the article about whiteness. I really liked what she said about the disintegration stage, and it kind of reminded me when she was talking about the example of the girl who was noticing racism with her friends when she was out. I don't remember the specific example exactly was about, but she was noticing that racism was going on between her friends that were of different race than her. And it almost made me feel bad and realize that, well, as I was reading this, I was kind of trying to think to myself, like, where am I in this process? And I think I am in the disintegration stage, to be honest, because it made me think about, like, the bag with the seed, that activity we did, and it reminded me that, like, all my beans were white, and I felt so bad, and I felt guilty that I didn't have any other friends, and, like, or any other races of friends, I guess. They were all whites that I have friends with, so I was like, how can I be more aware of the racial issues that are going on if I'm not interacting with anyone who is a race other than white? So there's that, and then I was reading the next stage, which is the reintegration. I definitely don't think I'm in that one yet, because that one is like where you are those feelings of like guilt and everything because of your white privilege. Which, let me just say, when I started coming to MSU, like I don't even know. I didn't know what white privilege was, and I feel like so ignorant and terrible for not knowing what it was, because like how stupid am I? I have all these privileges and no one told me that I had these privileges, so I didn't recognize them. It's like taking things for granted. Like I had never heard the term white privilege before, and I just thought that I was the stupidest person in the world for not knowing that. But anyway, the feelings of guilt in the reintegration stage for the white privilege kind of go away, and it makes you like blame the victim. So you're blaming black people. If you're a white person, you may blame the black person for it says, the logic is, if there is a problem with racism, then you people of color must have done something to cause it, and if you would just change your behavior, the problem would go away. So really it's saying, like, you think that I'm mean to you, but if this is the case, then you must have done something to deserve it, or you must have done something to cause it. And I definitely don't think I'm at that stage yet. So I'm definitely in the disintegration stage, and I guess that's all I really had to say about this. The whole time that I was reading this, I was really just trying to think, where am I in this process, and how can I move forward? And I mean, I don't ever want to be into, honestly, the reintegration stage where I'm mad at the victim, or I'm mad at other minorities. I was just wondering, by the time I got to the end, it seemed like, I don't remember what the last stage was called, the second to last stage, I'm sorry. Immersion and immersion. It was talking about like joining groups and being part of other white allies who, because it said, I think it was this article, was saying that white allies need other white allies to get better and be less racist and have support. And it made me think, like, if you're not part of one of these groups, that you're never going to get to the autonomy stage. So honestly, I don't know if I'll ever get to that stage, because I don't, at least right at this moment, I don't think I'm ever going to join a group about racism. I don't have time, and I'm not going to, probably. But so it just makes me wonder how many people ever actually get through the whole process of white identity. And that's my video. Thank you.